RDAllen Randy here, and welcome back to Mills County on the multiplayer servers here. Currently joined on here by Blue Fleet. Also got Super Hornet and Robbie up on the other Mills County server here. Again, we're currently running 3 Mills County multiplayer servers. And this episode here, we're probably going to be doing some harvesting here again. The plan is we plan on switching the map over to the other newer Mills County here. So I was going to do some planting, but I figured maybe I better wait because any planting I do might get undone when we reset, or actually it will be undone most likely when we reset the map. So we'll just be doing some harvesting here again. You know what? I better empty the soybeans out of here because that is not soybeans on that field here. We're going to be harvesting the new field we have across the road there. Actually, I'm not, other than purchasing that field, have not touched that field yet. So empty this out here. And just a reminder here again, too, by the way, if you'd like to join us on the multiplayer servers, again, that information is in the description of this video below. Just be sure to read the description there and join us on TeamSpeak. Again, that information for TeamSpeak is in the description. If you don't have TeamSpeak, again, TeamSpeak is free to download. Link for that in the description of this video as well. There, just download the TeamSpeak client. You can also get it for your phones and tablets, Android, iOS devices as well, if you prefer to go that route. Just keep in mind, obviously, if you're going to join us on your PC is required, but so you can pretty much get TeamSpeak for the PC as well. Whichever works best for you. Okay, so let's fire up the S760 here. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll do a little harvesting ourselves here, at least for a little bit. Yeah, that does not look like a good course, but let's try that again. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So again, with Mills County here, we are playing a little bit differently than we normally do on the multiplayer servers here with Mills County. And because it works out with this map, that's because that's the way this map is set up. There is 11 separate farms on the map. Basically, each player gets their own farm, or group of players get their own farm. So again, at least on Mills County Server 2 here, we got 11 farms. I think those are all pretty much taken. There might be open one or so here, I'm not sure. We've had some players moving around to different servers here, especially moving up to the new Server 1 Cotton Country Mills County, which I believe has some openings on it yet as far as I know. So again, if you'd like to join us on here and you'd like your own farm, we do have a couple of openings. Again, we are currently running 3 Mills County servers here. Servers 2 and 2.5 are running the fixed version of Mills County. And server 1, which technically is actually the 3rd server here that we've added, it's the newest Mills County server, is running Cotton Country Mills County. So again, it's the same map. It just has been fixed up, and cotton and peanuts have been added to it. And then sugar beets and potatoes have been taken away. Kind of odd they would take away sugar beets and potatoes. I don't quite understand that, but whatever. But assuming that map works out on server 1, which so far looks like it's working out really well. Looks like whoever did the edit for that did improve upon and fix some of the issues with Mills County. And yeah, assuming that all works out, we're going to move that over to all 3 servers. So we'll have all 3 servers running Cotton Country Mills County. Again, it's the same version or same style map as this, same looking map. It just has been fixed up a little bit, a couple tweaks here and there, and has cotton and peanuts added. Peanuts apparently, though, might be interesting to harvest and plant. We were discussing that. I don't know if we'll be doing a whole lot of peanuts, but at least cotton. And if we do switch over the servers, obviously we'll be adding the cotton equipment to the servers as well. We do have the cotton equipment on server 1. We don't have it on server 2 and 2.5 though, so that will have to get added here if we do that. Which we plan on doing that, by the way. Again, it looks like it's pretty promising. And when we do that, hopefully, in theory, if it works, we can keep all our equipment. We won't have to buy new equipment. Everyone will still have their equipment. They'll still have their money. The only thing that will change will be the map. So the map will get reset. So whatever you have planned on the map will get reset. Fields, that should stay the same, I would think, because we should be able to pull the economy over as well. And then, of course, the vehicles and economy should be able to transfer to the next map. The only way this would not work would be if the Mills County that we're going to has like some drastic changes to it, which I'm not aware there are any drastic changes to my knowledge. So, but yeah, again, everyone seems like they're really enjoying the Mills County here. For one thing, I think it's a really good map, and number two, it's also a really fun play style here. Most maps just don't offer options like this. Most maps don't have multiple separate farms, or if they do have multiple farms, they're not separate farms. Autumn Oaks would probably be a good example. For those of you who remember that one, Autumn Oaks had separate farms on it. In fact, when you bought fields on that map, you bought farms. You didn't necessarily buy fields. But the farms on that map were not separate. So you pretty much, they were sort of separate, I guess, but not separate like they are in Mills County here. So kind of nice. I guess you could say on Autumn Oaks, yeah, the farms are separate, but the fields, though, again, when you bought the farm, you pretty much bought the entire farm. But yeah, hopefully we'll see more maps like this in Farming Simulator 19. Again, for those of you following the Farming Simulator 19 updates there, definitely sounds like there'll be some more improved multiplayer capabilities in the game. So definitely looking forward to that. And before I forget to mention it here, I am running the John Deere S760 combine here. This is the 60-foot Midwest Durus header. I know if I don't mention that, I usually get asked, hey, what piece of equipment are you running there? So make note of that. John Deere S760. This is the smaller, in fact, I think it is the smallest in the 700 series here for this pack. This was given to me, donated by King Joker. King Joker did have the pig farm on server 2 here. He has moved over to server 1, and he is one of the individuals working over there on testing that one, make sure that that map is up and running. And we got, I think, maybe 4 or 5 other people that have moved over there as well. So, again, basically, once we hear back from their findings and results on that map, we'll work on getting all those servers moved over as well. As I mentioned before, this map, as nice as what it is giving us a lot of problems. In fact, when I logged on the server here to start recording, we basically just had to restart the server because it was lagging really badly. And I don't mean lagging in the sense of like frame rate. I'm talking lagging as in the sense when you try to drive a piece of equipment, it's like start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. And it was like really bad. I couldn't, I think, was I like going 3 or 4 miles an hour? It was a mite ridiculous. So, and it's basically about once a day we have to restart the server because of that. So, yeah, that's kind of annoying. I noticed at the moment we're running pretty smoothly, not noticing any major issues here. Running about 40, looks like 40 to 45 frames there, so not too bad.
Joining server 2.
Okay, joining.
Randy, you're not logged in as admin at the moment, are you?
I am not, no. I don't have any money out or plan on doing anything, so I can be logged in as admin if needed.
I mean, would you?
Oh, I can. Why? What do you need?
Well, earlier, I was just on here about an hour and a half ago, and I sold one of my 4-wheel drives by accident.
Oh.
And I wasn't seller, and it was $240,000. So.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Yep.
And then last night I sold a load of sugar beets, but that's not a big deal. I'm not real worried about that. And then one more thing, I was on 2 days ago, and I forgot to save my money, and I had 71,000.
Oh, okay. So yeah, about 350,000 or so.
I mean, yeah, that'd be fine. Not even. You can give me like 250 if you want. I don't need it all back. It's just I need whatever they'll give me back.
Okay.
When we switch, will our money and our vehicles be switching too?
Hopefully. That's the theory. We'll find out if that actually happens or not, but that is hopefully the theory.
Someone told me to sell all my beets and taters last night, so that's what I did.
Yes, if you can, because the Mills County Cotton Country one does not support or doesn't have sugar beets or potatoes on it.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
So I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen when, if anyone has that still in their silos yet.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be AFK here while I'm finishing sinking.
Okay. Okay, well, and we're back here after the synchronization. Again, as I've said, the synchronizations on this map are a little bit longer than most maps here. That's another reason we kind of want to try switching maps. Synchronization times on both Cotton Country Server 1 and even Server 2.5 with the regular Mills County here have been quite a bit quicker. So something's definitely wrong on this server here with this map.
No, I go in the cellar.
Going cellar? Okay. Oh, and for those of you, before anybody asks how I suddenly have 17 million, how in the world do we got $17 million? Anyway, $17 million I am currently logged in as admin at this point, so that's where that money is. My money is still in the bank yet, so I've only got 300, I think it's what, 362?
Hey, who transferred money?
Yeah, 362. Sorry, what was that?
Who transferred money?
Transferred money?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was me. Oh my Lanta. Oh my lord.
What, I gave you money and you gave it back?
Yeah, I think I just put 578,000 back. Oh my lord.
Well, the only way, you can only send it to somebody, so unless you logged out with it in.
Yeah, I have it.
Randy, did you give me that before you started recording there again?
I did give it to you. Yeah, you should have it in your bank.
All right, I did there. All right, Blue, you want to give me my money back?
I'd charge him interest for it. Anyway, on the note of money here, as a reminder here too, we are running the bank mod and the MP owner mod, and the MP seller mod too, actually. For those of you not familiar with those mods, there are great multiplayer tools. Basically allow individuals with the MP banker mod to have their own money and keep their own money. If you're not familiar with how Farming Simulator works, Farming Simulator has the ability to have individual accounts. It's a rather, shall we say, lame feature, and that's probably putting it nicely. Basically, with the default Farming Simulator mechanic, with the separate accounts, everyone has their own money, but as soon as you log off, you lose that money, and that money goes back to the admin default account. So whatever money you had as a separate account goes away. Kind of like I said, not really that great of a feature when you think of it. So what the MP Banker mod does, in conjunction with the separate accounts, because you have to use both, you still have to have separate accounts turned on. It's just an option, by the way, to turn it on. The MP Banker mod allows you to bank the money, and it assigns that money to your player name. So, assuming you keep the same name, I think if you switch names, you're probably going to be in trouble. You're going to lose your money. But if you have the same name, and where is my...
Hey, Blue, you want to give me that money back?
I'm going to grab the...
Just wait.
I'm going to make you wait for it. So yes, basically Control B, right Control B is the key for that. So you can see money in my bank. I have 362,000. Again, this money in the wallet. Here's the admin money, because I am currently logged in as admin, which is the default bank account for the server. And one reason we have so much money in the default bank account, by the way, the default bank account is covering some of the costs for some of the stuff on the map here. So rather than taking it out of everyone's pocket, it's taking it out of the server account. So we make sure we had the server account well stocked up. As well as, obviously, when everyone starts a farm here, they get $1 million too. So that's where some of that money is coming from in addition to that. But that's the MP Bank mod. Basically allows you to bank your money between sessions. So when you log off, you put your money in your bank. When you're done, when you come back, you can take your money back out of your bank and spend it, or you can just leave it in there until you need it too, basically. Also a good way, if I bring this back up here, you can see what other people on the server have. So, you know, we got Sinco Sam here with 10 million, KLC with 9 million. Actually, you know what? Probably where most of this money came from was probably King Joker when he logged off. I don't see his name on the list here at the moment, so that's probably where like a bunch of the money came from. As far as I know, they are, yes. 7200, yes it is a no-till. I actually have one of those. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you should have got them up.
You're really quiet, by the way.
Oh yeah, my mic was up on my forehead.
There we go. Okay.
Do you think it'd be worth planting any fields right now?
If I were you, I would wait because well, actually, you know what? Depends when you're going to harvest them. Because we probably won't be switching maps over before the weekend, so you've got at least probably a day, if not 2 days, before we're going to switch. Hello.
So, can I go sell it now?
You can if you want.
Hey, Randy.
Hey, Anthony. How we doing?
Waiting on permit.
Waiting on permits. Ooh, that's always fun.
Yeah, especially when I'm grossing almost 112,000 pounds.
Oh.
I sent you the picture of my weights, didn't I?
Yes, I seen that.
So you want to trade jobs yet?
No, not really.
Oh, come on.
What do you think would be my best crop right now besides sugar beets or potatoes to sell and make a lot of money?
Soybeans are pretty good. Sunflowers are pretty good.
Wacky tobacco.
Yeah, we don't have any of that on here. Anyway, so everyone, going back through the MP mods there again, we got the MP Seller mod. That one is a fairly simple mod, MP Seller. Basically, when you activate that, which I think it was Blue Fleet just did here a moment ago, basically means when you go to sell something, the money you get from selling whatever you're selling, it goes to you. Again, typical default Farming Simulator mechanic. When you go to sell something, Farming Simulator splits the money evenly between everybody. So everybody gets an even split. Which, you know, is great for everybody else, but when you're trying to make money yourself, you know, selling crops or whatever, it's not so nice.
So when I'm trying to get money from the bank to my wallet, all I have to do is put the transfer money to wallet, correct?
Yep, and that'll put it in the game for you.
All right.
And then when you want to save it, you put it in the bank. And then, yeah, when you log out and log back in next time, it'll be available.
Perfect. I think I did it right now.
Hey, Randy, Tuesday and Wednesday I was driving a John Deere cotton picker.
Oh, interesting.
I was helping my buddies harvest some cotton this week.
Ah, cool.
And it's a new kind. It's the one that bales the cotton.
Makes the big round ones or the big square ones?
Big round ones.
Big round ones, okay.
I tell you what, that machine was quite fun to operate.
Cool.
Perfect. I got all my beans taken off this field. Now I'm going to replant beans on both fields, and I got some sunflowers to harvest and fertilize first. I just bought field number 54 because I have enough money now, and it's in my farm limits that I haven't bought yet, so I
nice.
should get on that. But if you were me, you'd definitely fertilize it first there, right?
Oh, yeah, you'll get double the yield out of it.
So what do you think of the small, heavy truck I'm hauling?
Yeah, I don't get why they don't just, you know, drive it to their destination.
I don't know, but when they offered it for $18,500 to ship it, I don't care.
Well, yeah, exactly. As long as you're getting paid, who cares, right?
It runs. I drove it on the trailer.
Right. It just seems, you know, for $18,500, I think they could just drive it up there a whole lot cheaper. Okay, everyone, and for the last MP mod here, the MP owner mod, again, another relatively simple mod. MP owner mod means when you purchase a piece of equipment, you can become the owner of that piece of equipment, and then you can control the rights to that equipment, meaning who can or cannot use or who can and cannot control that piece of equipment. By default, as soon as you become the owner, you are the only individual that can use and control that piece of equipment, with the exception of admins, of course. Admins. Oh, what's that?
So pretty much you can like hit the lock button to keep people out.
Basically, yes. Except for admins, because I mean that's kind of obvious. But yeah, admins can still get into it yet to move it and stuff. Although interesting enough, and one thing I really like about it, even though I am logged in as admin here, if I tab through equipment, it still will only tab me through equipment I either own or I have access to. So that's kind of cool.
No John Deere's, right?
All John Deere's. Well, okay, I do have a Challenger, I guess, but all John Deere's outside of that.
I just purchased a Challenger.
Jeffrey would be proud.
It's treating me pretty good right now. I ran some grain cart with it. I bought the pretty certain the 3-meter track one, the mod that comes with the horse DLC.
The model one, okay.
It's pretty. I mean, it seems pretty nice to me at least. Runs pretty smooth. And then I ran that with the Kinsey 1050, I think, the one with row crop duals.
Oh yeah, that's the yeah, same one I'm running at the moment.
That cart seemed to be pretty good to me.
Yep, I'm liking it so far.
She's pretty cheap too.
Yeah, it's real cheap compared to the other one there. That's why I went with the 1050. I didn't have enough money for the 1300. Although, speaking of which, there is still a 1300 just sitting in the fence by the road by me. I don't know, if nobody claims that, I might just have to, you know, just sidle my 9560 RT up next to it there and, you know, just pull it out of there.
Pull her out?
Park her in the bar. Nothing to see here. MP owner mod, by the way, for those of you wondering, it controls drivable vehicles you can't lock, like, say, the Kinsey grain cart there. So, I don't know who the owner of that is, but I could just run off with that.
Does Cotton County seem to have quite a bit of lag, or is it a little better?
I've been told it is way better.
I hope.
I'm hoping too. We'll find out. Like I said, I'm probably going to give it I don't know, maybe tomorrow night we'll try to switch it over, I'm thinking. See how it goes, but...
I'm only going to be on tonight for a bit. I got to go on vacation till Sunday. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow night, at least I'll start with one server anyway, probably server 2 here. Switch that one over to the Cotton Country, see how it goes. Hopefully it works. If it don't work, then we're not going to probably be switching both servers, but pretty sure it'll go smoothly, I would think. I don't anticipate any issues with it. Famous last words. We'll have to say I don't know that I've looked on the interior of the 700 series combine here yet. Looks like it's pretty good. Good old buddy seat there. Probably has the cooler underneath of it if I had to guess, or... yeah, that's probably where the cooler is. Assuming it has one anyway. Like several different monitors there. Interesting.
Crops do not weather on here, right?
They do not, no.
Just making sure. I think I might actually purchase this little field next to me, 55 here, and grab the corn that's on it.
Hey, might as well. I'm assuming, by the way, when we reset the map, it's going to reset the growth on all the fields. And then whatever crops are on all the fields is probably going to get reset too. So I don't know what it's going to get reset to. It's probably whatever the map default is for Cotton Country. Or if you were to start a new save game with Cotton Country, that's probably what's going to end up on it, I'm pretty sure.
I'm thinking I'll just harvest this and saw all my crops and then just park all my equipment, wing it. Hopefully everything else works out okay when I get back on Sunday.
Okay, yep. Oh, that's something else too. I guess Cotton Country, I was told they've added some additional buildings on some of the farms for storage. So that might be kind of nice.
Yeah, I know those cotton bales, those are going to be hard to work around with because so I've heard they roll pretty easy.
They do, yep.
When they roll out of the back of the cotton pickers, so, but I mean, it should be okay.
Yep, we did some of that on Oklahoma, and yeah, kind of a fun little process there.
Yeah.
I know for sure we got 2 harvesters, and I forget what the exact model numbers were on them again. I think it was the 7760. I think that was the baling one. And then we had the 9950, which I believe was the loose harvester. So yeah, we had 2 cotton harvesters we have available. There might be more too, I'm not sure, but... And then I believe King Joker, I don't know if he's added to the server or not, but he had some sort of contraption that would take the loose cotton, so I'm assuming you would harvest it with a 9950 cotton harvester there. Pretty sure that was the loose one anyway. And then you could transport it, put it in this contraption that would make large square bales of cotton. Best way I could probably describe it as large would be like small shipping container sized bales, I believe was how they were kind of described. Nate, is your headset up again?
Yep.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so everyone looking at the time here, looks like it's about time to wrap it up for this episode. So just before I wrap it up here, actually, let me check. What do we have? 1, 2, 3... like 4, 5, 6. Looks like we have 6 farms from what I am seeing here at the moment available across all 3 Mills County servers. So again, if you would like to join us here on the Mills County servers here, again, just join us in TeamSpeak here. Again, we got servers 1, 2, and 2.5 here that have Mills County on it. Like I said, we plan on putting the Cotton Country on across all 3 here if it works. I know we mentioned that a couple times already. But assuming that works, we'll be switching all 3 servers to the same map. Currently, server 1 has the Cotton Country on it. Looks like I'm seeing 3 farms available on there. So, wow, that one filled up really quick. And then we also have 3 farms. Looks like they're available on server 2.5 as well. So if you'd like to have your own farm, again, just join us on TeamSpeak. Let us know what farm you would like. And we'll get that assigned to you. And again, once you become the owner of that farm, assuming it's an empty farm anyway, we will give you $1 million from the admin account. Again, that's why the admin account has so much. So you can get your farm started, buy whatever equipment you want.
Which farms? I couldn't switch farms, could I?
You can if you want, I guess.
Which farms are open on here?
On 2.5? Well, I don't know if there's any farms open on 2. I'm not seeing any anyway.
What about 2.5?
2.5 has farm 4, 6, and 7 looks like are available.
Alright. I'm probably just going to stay here and just keep on farming along.
Yeah, it's the same map over there, so... farms do vary in size quite significantly, by the way, for those you're wondering. So if you want a little bit bigger or smaller farm, something to maybe look at before you... And why will this not empty? Okay, I might have to use the grain cart. Anyway, as I was saying, folks, it was time to wrap it up anyway. So, again, if you'd like to join us on TeamSpeak. Information, again, is in the description below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.